So in the manual testing, we do testing with manual. Okay, manually we test. For example, there is a website Gmail. Okay, this Gmail you wanted to test. Okay, so how do you test as a tester? First, whether we are able to send mails or not. That is primary functionality, and then we are able to delete the mails or not. Okay, and once you send the mail, it goes to the sent mail or not. There are so many areas we can check parallel, right? So that is testing. So manually we do testing. We don't use any tools and all. Okay, any softwares we don't use. That is called manual testing. Okay, so usually manual testing, how it works, I'll tell you. We will get documents from the business analyst. Okay, requirement documents. Okay, who is business analyst? Again, business analyst, he is a representative who touch with the customer, our customer. Okay, he will get all the documents from the customer, and all the requirements from the customer. He will document them, and then he will forward the document to the testing team. So testers will go through the documents, and we will come up with the test case document, another document. Test case document is another document, and that document we have to prepare, and we have to test the functionality of the application. And our ultimate goal is to identify the defects in the application. Okay, our goal is identify the defects in the application. So once you defected, or if you identified the defects, then you will send it to the development team member. They will fix them, and again they will send it back to us. Again we will retest them, and we will close them if it is working. If it is not working, again we will send it back to them. This is like testing workflow, which we will cover in the manual testing. Okay, there are so many things will be there, like testing techniques are there, testing types will be there, testing life cycle is there. Okay,
Kumar?
definitions are there. Yes.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I have a question actually. When we will start to identify defects, and if we will find any kind of defect, so I'm just making sure that I got it correct. So do we need to reach back to business analyst or developers?
Only developers, not business.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No. So business analyst job is to get the business from the customer. That's it, and it will they will give to us. Okay. If sometimes if we get any confusion, we can directly ask to him. Okay, business analyst is the main representative. Here actually main we always interact with the dev team members only. Dev team and testing team, primary teams, dev team and testing team. Okay, so dev team is like develop the code, test team is testing the code. Okay, so finally end of the day, only to testing team only we can deliver the project. So we are the main representatives here. Actually, without testing, no one cannot deliver the project. Okay, so if we deliver the project, the customer will encounter so many problems. So that is why we do testing. So without testing, there is no deliverables. So let me show you the PPTs. So, but one thing we can do, dev team also can do the testing, but why separate team is required for testing? Can anyone tell me what is the use of testing team? Even development team, they can do the coding stuff, and they can open the defects, and they can also do everything, right? So why a separate team is required?
It might be because it's time consuming for developers to go again and again and check whether the software they developed is correctly functioning or not.
Yes, that is one reason. Yes, correct. And they may not aware of the complete application knowledge. Only they know their module's functionality. Okay, so that is another reason. And also ego problems. They don't want to open their defects. If they develop some code, they don't want to open it, the defects on their code. Okay, it will affect on their appraisal, right? So that is also one more reason. And though if you testers open also, they will fight with us. Why you open the defects and all. Usually it is common actually, any project. That is why testing team is separately established. Okay, tester's job is only to identify the defects in the software. Okay, we are not going to look into the coding stuff and all. So you no need to scare about the coding. It is very simple job. Okay, you can just understand the functionality and you can test the functionality and you will document them and you will end of the day you will submit to the test cases whatever you executed you will submit to the manager or you will update to your management. That's it. Okay. So all the test cases are passed, then they can release the project, right? If everything is completed, they can release it. This is how it works. Anyway, software testing. Software testing is the process, sorry, used to identify the correctness, completeness, and quality of the developed software. Okay. So we use it to identify correctness, completeness, quality. These three things we will focus. This is software testing definition. And goals, there are some goals for testing and system meets requirements or not. The customer requirement, whatever requirements customer is giving, whether we meet or not, and find out the defects, ensure the quality. Okay, these three are our goals. Okay, ensure the quality is very important. Main quality purpose only they are recruiting us, right? So the application should be usable. There should not be any defects. Okay, the functionality should work properly as per the customer requirements. All these things should happen. These are all goals of testing and advantages of testing. There should be some advantages of testing, right? Because they are spending lot of time and like lot of money as well. So that is why there should be some advantages. So those advantages are like we can identify the defects as soon as possible. Okay, so that the developers will fix as soon as possible. That is one reason. And reduce the defect fixing cost. Okay, we can able to reduce the defect fixing cost. What does it mean? Simple example. Okay, Gmail is there, same Gmail. You are not able to send a mail. Okay, that is one defect you identified. You are the end user. You identified this defect. Again, this defect has to go to the development center. Developer has to analyze the defect, why it is failing and all, and again he has to fix the issue. Again he has to testers has to test that issue. Again it has to come to the production. It will take lot of time. Ultimately, the cost of defect fixing is increasing. Okay, but in your environment, if you open the defect, it won't take that much time, and we can deliver it to the directly to the customer. We can reduce the defect fixing cost. That is one more reason. Okay, so this is the second advantage of testing.
I just have a real quick question.
Yeah.
When you said when you send it to development, so the cost, who is responsible for the cost? The company itself, or
Company.
the company who's hiring?
Yeah, company.
Oh, the company itself?
Yeah. Customer will pay the money to this company, company will pay. Okay.
Okay.
For example, you want one software. Okay. What do? You may not develop yourself, right? So that is why you will contact to the development center. Okay. Some companies. Like there are a lot of companies, right? Accenture, IBM, TCS, Wipro, so many companies are available. You will contact them and they will analyze your requirements and they will understand your requirements. Based on their understanding, they will charge for how much they can charge, like for requirement wise, they can like give some quotation. Okay, after that it goes to the development. Okay, if it is works for you, then they will develop. Okay, in that way it works. That is a high level thing actually. Managers will taken care of those things.
Kumar, sorry to
And
interrupt. I have one question. These notes right here, are you gonna provide us at that Dropbox? Do I need to write this down or?
these notes PPTs I will send you today after this class. Okay, even though you can find out in Dropbox also.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Prevent detection of bugs by the customer. Okay, so customer is paying us money, so we are preventing him not to open the defects. Okay, and ensure the customer satisfaction. We need to ensure the customer satisfaction. These are all advantages of software testing. That is why software testing is established. So anyone is having any questions so far?
I just have one really quick question.
Okay.
The development, so it will be from our side, from a tester, or the company?
Company. See, development team is work with us only. See, we both will parallelly work. Okay. In the company, developers and we both are work parallel. Even business analyst as well. Okay.
Thank you.
Except customers. Customers will locate in another place. We will interact with them with the calls actually. User calls will be there. Okay. So whenever we need, we will interact with them. Calls will be there. Demos will be there. Usually user call demos, like they will give some demos. So sometimes. So we need to attend the demos. What is their requirement? What is their business? Okay. How can we develop software for that business? Okay. And in that calls we can understand. User calls will be there. Usually sometimes business analyst will not tell because customer may not understand the complete software, right? So he may not aware of software knowledge. That is why this business analyst will understand their business and they will come up with the business SRS, like software requirement specification. Okay, how can we make the software and all? Like they will come up with some document. Okay. Anyway, so there are some methods, testing methods. So usually this topic is very important, okay, for who joined freshly, like today, because they are having so many questions, right? Whether do we need to learn coding stuff and all those stuff. What stuff we need to learn, we should know before that. So that is why I like introducing this topic now itself. And the first method is like there are three methods: black box, white box, gray box. Okay. So black box testing is like we do usually. Okay, our main focus is to do the black box testing. It is a method of testing in which one will perform testing only on the functionality part of the application without having knowledge of structural parts. What is functionality? What is structural? Functionality means, for example, this is WebEx application. Okay. If I click on stop sharing, I cannot share with you my desktop. If I click on participant, participant names should open. One window will open. If I click on recording, then I can able to record. All are functionalities within this application. Okay. So this functionality part we will consider without having knowledge of structural part. Structural part means coding stuff. Okay. You no need to have coding knowledge if you wanted to become a tester. Okay. That is why people are joining in different backgrounds. Okay. So anyone can, they can, easily understand and they can easily perform this job. Okay. They no need to have coding stuff. That is the main advantage of this software testing. Okay. They have good knowledge and understanding knowledge, and if they have good communication skills, they can survive in the software testing field. The next one is white box testing. Okay. So white box testing is a method of testing in which one will perform testing on the structural part of the application. Okay. As I told you earlier, structural part means coding stuff. They should have coding knowledge. Then only they can perform white box testing. Usually dev team is doing this white box testing. We don't do. Okay. This is not our job. If you want, you have to learn structural like coding stuff. You can also perform, but usually we don't do this white box testing. Okay. And third one is gray box testing. So gray box testing is a method of testing in which one will perform testing on both. Okay. They can do functional part, they can do structural part. Okay. Usually I can say one example. For example, one developer, okay, he wanted to work with testing team. What he will do? He should learn, functionality knowledge, right? And he can do both because he know already coding knowledge, and if he know the functionality, he can do the testing also. Both he can do. But both, gray box testers are very less. Like, very less means like 5% of people is also not available for gray box testing. So that is why you no need to consider about gray box testing. Okay. So usually we don't do gray box testing. If we wanted to do the gray box testing, then we should know coding knowledge and complete system knowledge. This is about 3 methodologies. Any questions on methodologies?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So most of the time, we be using the black box testing.
Yes. Only black box.
Okay. Primary concern will be?
No, we don't do any other testing. Okay, only black box testing we do as a tester.
Okay.
Some exceptional cases will be there. Some projects they wanted to do like coding level testing also. So where we need to explore or where we need to learn this coding stuff, and we can do the white box testing also, but very less comparatively. Okay. We can't do actually because again learning coding, again performing white box testing it is too tough. So that is why very rare scenarios we do. And ways of testing. There are 2 ways of testing. Manual, as I told you, manual and automation. Manual testing means completely we do manual. Okay, manual efforts are required to do the testing. And automation testing, it is a one-time activity. Okay, one time you prepare the automation scripts and then you will run them. Okay, so manual efforts are required, but not that much. Even though if you prepare the scripts, automation scripts, night time you can kick off the automation scripts, and morning you can get the results. Okay, so in that way it works. Okay, not always manual efforts are required for automation testing. So that is why automation saves the time and it will provide the speed. So that is why we do automation. So if you wanted to do automation, there are some criteria actually. So you directly don't do the automation for all the projects. Projects should be very large projects, and every 1 month or 2 months you should have lot many enhancements, and also lot many defects will occur. Then only we can go for automation, because automation is a very costly process. Like we need to buy the tools, automation tools, automation testing people are required, testers are required, and also there are some concerns actually in automation which we can learn later classes. Okay, so anyway, we are going to learn automation also. It's about automation. And the next definitions, manual testing, we do manually. There are some phases, and the phases are like planning, development, execution, result analysis, bug tracking, reporting as well. Okay, these phases we can focus on later classes. This is manual testing. And automation testing, as I told you earlier, it will provide speed and accuracy. We use our software tools actually. Some tools we will use. This is about automation. And this is not needed. Test engineer responsibilities, you can read later also. This is not required now. So what we do in the job, I just collected and I documented here, and you can read them later, or else I can explain you later classes, because some terms are new to you. Yes, I'm moving to another topic. So far, anyone is having any questions?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, Kumar, if we are going to cover how to make a master test plan or test plan document, are you going to be covering those topics?
Yeah, we can cover. In manual testing, we will cover.
Thanks.
Yeah, first week completely we will focus on manual testing and quality center. Okay, and second week we will focus on automation tools. Okay. So the levels of testing. So testing is not done by at one stage. Okay. So we have to perform different stages. A software, while developing the software, so some stages will be there. Stage by stage, we will test, the levels of testing actually. Usually there are 5 levels of testing. Okay. So unit level, module level, integration level, system level, user acceptance level. Okay, 5 levels of testing are available. Unit level means what? Unit means what? For example, small unit means what? I will explain you. See, for example, this is one Skype application. This is one edit box is there, right? This is one edit box. This is one unit. This is another unit. Button is one unit. So while developing this unit, developer has to test this unit, whether this edit box is working or not, it is populating or not, okay, it is accepting the fields or not. He has to test. That is called unit level testing, or unit level testing is performed in white box testers. Okay, white box testing also we can say unit level testing or white box testing. We say units usually units. While developing, developers will do. Second one is module level testing. Module means what? Combination of units with a module. For example, this is one module, login module we say, because the related features are we are making in one area. Related feature means, for example, username, password, sign in button, sign me in when Skype starts, one another option is available, Microsoft account, Facebook, all are we are accommodated in one module. Okay, so that is why this is one module. All related functionalities or features we are accommodated in one module. So that is called one module. Okay, so this module level testing is done by the testers as well as the dev team also. While developing, for example, one developer is working on this module. Okay, while developing, he will also parallelly test it. Okay, he directly only he is not going to concentrate on only his coding. He has to test how this UI is working. Okay, so then only we can able to test it, right? So this module level testing is also done by the dev team member as well as testers. Both we can do. And third one is integration level testing. So integration testing means, yeah, anyone is having any questions?
Yeah, can you repeat the module testing one more time, please?
Yeah. So module testing is like related features we are accommodating in one area. Okay, related feature means the username, password, all that related features. So while developing that software, dev team members can test, testers also test. Okay, it's based on the company or requirement. Okay, so it is not necessary to test, testers to do this module. Anyway, we are doing on functional testing or system testing. So where we will cover this every module. But sometimes if developers request us while developing, then we can also do this module testing along with them. Okay, while developing, if they request us, we can definitely help them. But we will focus on system testing only. That will come later. Okay. Any questions? Can anyone read this slide? Ayush, can you please read it? Module level testing. Okay, I'll read it. In this level, every module developers will be sent to the testing testing department, and the test engineer will testing the functionality part of the module. Okay, we will do if they send it to us, but it is not mandatory. And in this level, developers will develop the interfaces. Okay, in order to integrate the modules. While integration, they will check the each and every interface is working fine or not, as it is done by white box testers. And this level of testing is falls in the white box testing. Developers will following any one of the following approach. Okay, this is like this. This is integration testing, not module level testing. Module level testing is this only. So module means a group of related features to perform a major task is known as module. Group of related features to perform a major task is known as module. Any application we can find out modules. For example, this is a Gmail application. It is a compose mail module. Okay, send to mail module. and you can see some other modules also. Drafts, this is one module. Circles, all are modules in the application. Any questions on module level?
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
What does it mean by interfaces? Because it says every interface.
Yeah, I will tell you. Interface means I will tell you. Okay. So module level testing is this only, and integration level testing. In the integration level testing, what we do, see the functionalities they will develop, and they have to accommodate that functionality in one place, right? For example, if you see this Gmail, there are lot many applications here. If you see news, YouTube, Play, Maps, Images, Search, Calendar, Drive, more applications are there. They have to accommodate here. They have to face one interface. They have to develop one interface. This is one interface. So in the home page, they are making all that, functionality. Okay. Here, the home page is interface for all the applications. Okay. And if they wanted to integrate any applications like YouTube and all, they must have one interface in Gmail. That interface is this screen only. UI part, interface means user interface means GUI part, graphical user interface we say, the look and feel. Simply I can say look and feel. Whatever you are seeing, that is graphical user interface.
Okay.
Yeah. So in integration testing, if they wanted to integrate any feature or any other application, they have to prepare one interface. They have to create one interface. That interface is like a UI part or a GUI part also we can say. So moreover, this integration level testing is like testing is done by the testing department only, but integration means combination part is done by the developer. Okay. For example, each developer they will develop their own functionality, but end of the day they have to combine all the functionalities in one area. Okay. So that is why they will develop the interfaces, and then they will once it is integrated, and they will send it to the testing team. Okay. The integration testing is done by the testing team only, but integration part they will do, combination part they will do. So while they are doing the integration, they have to do some approaches. They have to follow some approaches. Okay. There are 4 approaches. The combination of code is not easy. Okay. They have to combine the coding stuff, whatever they develop. So that is why that is a very challenging job. They do follow some approaches. Those approaches are 4: top down, bottom up, hybrid, big bang approach. Okay. So these 4 approaches they do while they are integrating the application. Any question? Okay. Then I'm moving to the top down approach. What is top down approach? See here you see in the top down approach, parent modules and child modules will be there. Okay, parents module and child module. For Gmail, if you assume Gmail, parent module is login screen. Okay, and child module is all these modules, composing, webs, send mail, important. All these modules are child modules. So initially, they will focus on parent module, means they will develop parent modules. After that, they will develop child module. Then they will integrate it finally. This is one type of approach, top-down approach. Okay, what top-down approach will do? Parent module they will develop after that child modules they will develop, then they will integrate it. This is top-down approach. Okay, and in the bottom-up means first child module they will develop. Okay, and then they will focus on parent module. Yeah. Anyone is having any question?
I just have a real quick question. So, is this done by developer?
Developers only. Completely
Okay.
developers. We don't do anything here.
Okay.
But as a tester, you should know what they are doing.
Right.
We are not going to do these activities, these approaches. Okay.
Okay.
Can I go ahead? Okay. So this approach, bottom-up approach, is like reverse. Child modules they will develop first, and then they will develop main module, and then they will integrate it. Okay, they can develop any module at any level, right? So testers required one order to test the application, but development, anytime they can develop any module and they can integrate it. For them, it is not a big deal. Now, third one is Big Bang approach. Sorry, not Big Bang. Hybrid approach. Okay. In the hybrid approach, it is a mixed approach. They can follow any approach at any time. Either Big Bang top-down approach or bottom-up approach. Anytime they can follow based on their chief architect decision. Okay, this person, chief architect, is the one who guide them. Okay, based on his comments or his suggestions, they can follow any approach at any time. That is hybrid approach. In the hybrid approach, like they can follow top down or they can follow bottom up at any time. This is hybrid. And the last approach is Big Bang approach. So in the Big Bang approach, like they don't follow any approaches. Okay, directly they will develop all the modules. It can be top down or it can be it can be main module or it can be sub modules. They will develop them at any time and they can like finally they will integrate them. Okay, so it can be main modules or it can be parent modules or it can be sub modules also. All the modules they will develop at a time. They don't follow any approach, and finally they will integrate it. That is Big Bang approach. But this kind of application is very tough to develop. Okay, that is why no one is following this approach. Give me 1 minute. So in this approach, like they can develop all the modules like in this way, and they can integrate. This is like a Big Bang approach. Okay, any questions on integration approaches?
Yes, I'm Nandini here.
Yeah, Nandini, tell me.
Can you explain the concept of stubs in the top-down integration and drivers in the bottom-up integration?
Yeah, I'm coming to that topic. Sub and driver, right? I'm coming to that topic one by one.
Thank you.
So in the approaches, anyone is having any questions? See, this is not tester's job. This is completely developing one application. Developer will follow one approach to integrate their module. That's it. We don't do anything, but we must know because interviews they will ask. this kind of question. Okay.
Excuse me. So
Yeah.
integration will be performed by developer and
Integration. Yeah.
and
Yes, exactly.
and we as a QA ensure that functional stuff is working well, means transferring information from one module to another module.
Yes. Whether it is integrated or not, that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
In that area, we will concentrate.
Okay. So we only concentrate on the functional stuff in the integration testing.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
But most of the defects, when they do integration only, we will find actually.
Okay.
Integration means combination, like different areas. It may not match. Actually, the functionality may not work properly. So most of the time, we found the issues in integration testing.
Okay.
And next one is stub and driver. Okay. So stub and driver is like both are programs only. Simple programs developers will develop. Okay, these programs. So stub is like here you see stub. What is stub means? While they are following top-down approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, we replace with a temporary program called stub. Okay, if they are following top-down approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, we cannot test it, right? So that is why they will replace with a temporary program name called stub. The temporary program name is stub. Okay, so that we can avoid that functionality, we can test other functionality also. Some module is missing, so you don't need to worry about that. We can test others also. Okay, that is called stub. Okay. Sometimes we use this word in our testing. Okay. You use stub and you test it. Your manager will tell you. Okay, that means you don't need to consider that module. You test other modules. Okay, that is stub. Once again, while we are following top-down approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, we replace with a temporary program name called stub. That's it. Yeah. Any question?
Stub is basically it's nothing but a temporary module, not the fully
Program, which is hiding the functionality. Okay. You no need to test that area, that area of functionality.
Okay.
Next one is driver. Okay, in the driver, it is bottom-up approach. The difference is both are temporary programs only, but thing is approaches are different. Where in stub we use the top-down, in the driver we use bottom-up approach. So when we are following bottom-up approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, okay, we replace with a temporary program name called driver. Okay, bottom-up approach usually. Here also bottom-up. Both are programs only approaches are different. Both are temporary programs only. Okay, anyone is having any question? No, right? Okay, these two are like some different approaches, like some different topics, stub and driver. You think that if they say stub means, so this is a program, temporary program. They are following a top-down approach. and that is why they are like preparing the stuff. One temporary program they prepare. Like that you think. Okay. So usually bypassing the functionality. Okay. If they wanted to bypass the functionality, they have to use the stubs and the drivers. And
I have a question real quick.
yeah.
Which one they use first, the driver or the stub?
Usually stubs they use. What I faced is like most of the times they use stubs only, top down approach only. In the top down approach, they always follow top down approach, and in the top down approach, they use stubs. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And fourth level of testing is system level. Okay, this is completely owned by the testing team. This is we do usually. Okay, system level testing is done by the tester. Okay, completely our job. No one will involve here. Okay, so we follow some testing techniques and we do the system level testing. What is system? System is complete application level, complete application testing. Okay, so that each and every functionality we have to check. Okay, finally ultimate goal is the application which we developed should work properly. That is our ultimate goal. So that is why in job requirement also they say system testers are required. Means they should know the complete system knowledge. That is why system testers are required. In the job description they say. So here we have almost 30 type of testing. Okay, in the system level testing. So we will perform them, all of them, and one by one we will learn. The 30 types of testing we will learn later classes. And the last one is user acceptance level testing. Okay, user acceptance means user has to accept your software, whatever software we developed in our development center. Finally, they have to accept it, right? So user acceptance testing is passed means then we can deliver our project to the end user. Okay, so UAT is done by the end users. Again, UAT is two types. One is alpha testing and beta testing. So those two testings we can cover in types of testing topic. Okay, 1 minute. Environment. So yeah. Any questions?
Kunal, sorry to disturb you.
Yeah.
In the UAT user acceptance testing, you told that users are invited.
Any questions? No?
Excuse me, I have a real quick question.
Yeah.
So every environmental or every application has a presentation, business, and database layer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Every application.
And you put the plus sign up there. What is that? Like, they have to be combined, all three of them?
Yeah, they have to combine. All these together they have to combine. Presentation layer should be there, business layer should be there, database layer should be there.
Thank you.
Together. Then only we can say it is an application. So there are 4 type of environments usually. Okay, how many environments? Means how many applications, types of applications. Environment means nothing but application. Okay, so there are 4 type of environments. Standalone environment or one-tier architecture. Okay, standalone environment means the presentation, business, and the database layer is present in single tier. Okay. Example games. See, all games are there, right? This game. See, this is one game, presentation layer. Business layer, someone like, they will play, right? I'm not able to play this game. Okay, that is business layer. And database also you can see here. Okay, and the score and all you can see. So 3 layers are present in single tier. That is why we say it is a standalone environment. Okay, this is a standalone environment. And the second environment is client server environment or 2-tier architecture. We say, okay, client server. So client server environment means, I think your college lab. Okay, when you are studying college, when especially when I was doing my masters, even I have only one lab we have, and in that lab 50 computers will be there, 500 to 1000 people who are using. Okay, so the data will be stored in only one server, but there are so many client systems will be deployed. Okay, only one server, that is client server. You can see in the supermarkets. Okay, supermarkets you see only one server will be deployed, and there are so many other systems will connect to that server through network. Okay, that is client server environment. Supermarkets, cinema halls, shopping malls, all are client server environment only. So within one premises, if they deploy so many client systems, okay, then we say that is a client server environment. So anyway, client system is having presentation layer, business layer, and the database layer is there in the server. Server will store the data, and the client systems are having the application, presentation layer, business layer will be there. This is about standalone environment. Okay. Sorry. This is not standalone. This is client server environment. I just this one, right? Client server environment. Okay. And next one is web environment. Web environment is different. Okay, here in this slide you see client tier or client tier and business logic tier and database tier. 3 layers will be there. Client tier means the computers which you are using, the browsers. Business logic tier means it is the business will be deployed in the application server. Okay, in the application server business will be there, and in the database tier means database will be deployed. So there are 3 separate tiers will be there in the 3-tier architecture, or web-based applications also we say. Web-based applications all are 3-tier applications only. For example, I am giving www.licindia.com. Okay, this is client tier. Okay, whatever I am using. And when I am giving this URL, it is interacting to the application. Okay, application server. So application server will be there. If application server is down, then this web page will not open. Okay, that is one tier. And when you give on this corporate portal or somewhere, if you click, it will ask your username and password. Okay, If database is down, you cannot log into the application. That is database tier. So there are 3 tiers are available in the 3-tier architecture. Okay, 3-tier architecture. There are 3 tiers. One is client, business, database. Okay, all web-based applications are 3 tiers application only. Any questions?
Can you just repeat that, the 3 tiers?
Pardon me?
Can you just repeat that 3 tiers?
I couldn't get your question.
I said, can you repeat this 3 tiers architecture?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So 3-tier means there are 3 servers are available: client server, application server, database server. Okay. Server concept. Moreover, here we are introducing server concept. Okay. So client means whatever you are seeing in the website, that is client. This is one client. And then application means it will, whatever URL you are giving, that is interact to the application server, and it will get the page, that is application server. And the database server means all this data will store in the database. See, database server is mandatory, right? So completely the data will store in the database. 3 tiers will be there. One is client, application, database. Okay. Here you see in the image, client will interact to the application will interact to the database, application server. Again, database will provide the response to the client, and the client, application will provide to the client. For example, here you given one URL, okay, www.licindia.com. It goes to the application server, and the application server interact to the database server. Database server provide the response again to the application server. Application again response to the client. It will represent in the client like this. For example, I am clicking on execute. It is interacting to the application server as well as database. Database provide this information, and it will again respond back to the application server. Application server again represent in this client. This is our client. We are able to see in the browser. This is our client. Did I answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So this is about web environment. And in the last environment is distributed environment or N-tier architecture. Distributed environment or N-tier architecture. What is distributed environment? So distributed environment means, one example, simple environment. A simple example I will give you. www.google.com. Simple. It is redirecting to the, when I typed google.com, automatically it is redirecting to this co.in. Okay, it is a separate domain. Why it is redirecting to this co.in? Because in India they have one server, they deploy one server. Otherwise, they will face some performance issues. So that is why, reason-wise they will deploy some servers. That is the N-tier architecture. If they use more than 2 servers, it can be application server, it can be database server. If they use more than 2 servers, we say it is a N-tier architecture. So big applications, they use N-tier architecture. Okay, any number of application servers they can use, any number of database servers they can use. Okay, based on their application capability. Okay, this is about N-tier architecture. You got it? For example, sulekha.com, www.sulekha.com. So they have website in India, and they have website in US also. us.co.in. They have, sorry, us.co. us.college. Something is there. I did not remember. So they have like deployed different servers for this same website. So like big application, any big applications like banking applications and Gmail kind of things. Gmail is also, they have almost 4 servers throughout the world. Okay, one server will crash, then they will take backup from another server. They have one server in India, Singapore, US, and some other countries. So different servers they use. This is about the entire architecture. Okay, just go through the slides. I will send you all these slides today. Whatever I covered today, I will send you. And now I'm going to take attendance. Okay. Whoever has taken the attendance, they can leave. Give it 2 minutes. Any questions so far?
I have a question, really. Sorry.
Yeah, tell me.
What is it require? Like, is there be a kind of quizzes, tests, some kind of?
Yeah, good question. I just forgot it actually. So why we need to learn this environment, for example? Okay, why we need to know all the type of applications? Because as a tester, you are going to test any environment application. It can be NCR, it can be web, it can be standalone, it can be client server. We never know, right? You can assign any project, any application. That is why we should know how applications should work. What is the architectures are available, you should know. That is why we are covering this topic here. Did I answer your question, or you are asking different one?
No, I was asking about the exams. Like, when we're gonna have a quizzes or exams when we're done with the chapters, or however you're gonna go through this whole
exams, thing. Assignments, manual testing. We don't have any assignments, and in automation, every topic we give like some time, and you have to do. Okay. In manual testing, we don't have any assignments.
So how are you gonna evaluate each student?
Students' evaluation is like based on, sometimes I use it to ask some questions, right? So based on that only.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very important. Like, you should respond sometimes, otherwise, even they will consider this attendance as well as the performance, student performance as well. So even I will ask some questions during this session, then you have to respond it. Okay.
Are we gonna have any kind of assignments?
We will be having.
Okay.
We will be having later classes. There now, today's class and this is all introduction of manual testing. Slowly we are getting into this testing. So that time we will be having some assignments also.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I will take your attendance. Please be online. And attendance is very important. So to get your mark at your resume, this attendance only we will consider. Please take attendance daily wise.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. We have class for 2 hours or 3 hours?
For 1 week, 2 hours, 1.5 hour to 2 hours only. First week, and second week half an hour extra, 2 to 2.5 hours, and half an hour questions and answers. Yeah, half an hour questions and answers.
Okay, the classes of 2 hours, 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yes.
Okay. So then how do we know that, the manual and the automation, when we start automation?
First week manual testing we can complete, manual testing and quality center, and second week automation.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello. Hey, Kumar, are you here? Hello.
Sorry. Tell me.
Yes. The Saturday, Sunday is the same time, the 8 to 11?
Saturday, Sunday, we don't have classes usually.
Oh.
Okay. So
Only-
if we have, I will let you know. But in the meeting request, you might seen that request on Saturday and Sunday also. But usually we don't have Saturday, Sunday classes.
Okay.
Hi, Kumar.
Kumar, Ayush here. I need to ask you one question.
Yeah, you can. Please.
See, I need a training in a VB scripting and web services. You said
we will talk later. We will talk later. Okay.
Okay,
This
sure.
is special requirement. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Kumar.
Hi,
Please
Kumar.
be online. Yeah.
You'll give us the information for the Dropbox?
Yeah, I will share you. I will send a mail.
Alright.
Mail today.
Alright, thank you.
All this information, PPTs and all, I will send you. Give me some time. Okay. Yeah, Anita, are you there? Anita, just give your attendance, okay? You remember your names also. I'm sharing my screen. So Anita is not available. And Tulasi, Katta, are you available? Please, yes, say yes. That's it. Kavita, Anusha. Hi, can you hear me? Okay. Anusha, Pooja Patel, are you there?
Hello?
Whoever wanted to give attendance, do one thing, unmute it and say yes. I'm muting everyone. If they wanted to give attendance, for example, Jinal wanted to give attendance, just unmute it, yes, say yes, that's it. Okay? And I muted by default everyone. And Anita is not available, Tulasi is not available, Kavita is not available. And Anusha, are you available?
Yes.
Very good. Pooja? Okay. Sudarshan, Duval?
Yeah. Sudarshan Duval, this is Sudarshan.
Yeah, thanks. Whoever takes this attendance, they can leave it, okay? Ratna? Okay. And Jing? Not available. Varun? Shobana?
Yeah, it's available.
Priya Uppal available, right? And yeah, they can leave. Whoever takes this attendance, they can leave. And Sijita? Yeah, are you there? Yes?
Here.
Good. And Rekha? Rekha, are you there? Okay. Nimit, sorry, what is it?
Yes, Nimit Kumar available.
Nimit Kumar, sorry. Yeah, Pooja is available. Huh? Okay. Nimit Kumar is available. Okay, good. And Syed?
Here.
Very good. Prabha, what is this? Prabhajit Singh? Okay. And Jinal?
Yes.
Jinal Patel? Yes, right? Yeah. And Niyamat? Yaman, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
And Kamal Kant.
I'm
Kamal
here.
Kant, are you there?
Yes.
Shaveta, are you there? Syed, Ritesh, Mohammad Saiful.
Yeah, I'm here.
Very good. Very good. And Ayush. Ayush.
Hey Kumar, this is Ritesh. You forgot to click me.
Okay. Nimita, are you there? I think yes. I have seen her name. Okay, guys. Good night, everyone. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
Kumar?
yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Hi, this is Anita. I'm here.
Anita, where is your number? Just remember your names. Okay, sorry.
Number 1.
Number 1, Anita. Okay, good.
Hello.
Hey Kumar,
And who else? Yeah.
Susan here. You don't have my name on your list.
Yeah, my name is also not there. Neha.
Neha, please give me your email ID, contact number, and your name details in the chart so that I will ask them and I will add you.
So you want me to do that the same,
Same, yeah.
Kumar?
Yeah. Yes. Both of you guys.
Hi, Kumar. I can't see my name there either.
Gaurav, right?
Yes.
Gaurav, you give your email ID, number, and name. I will take and I will add it.
You bet.
Hey Kumar, did you get my name, contact number, and email? I'll just send you issues.
In the chart I got Sujan. Okay?
Yep.
Sujan and Sujan name and everything, I got it.
Okay, that's good then.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Kumar, I'm also here. Number 21.
21. Okay.
Hello, Kumar.
Yeah.
Did you get my information?
Neha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Thank you.
I will add it. Okay. Tomorrow onwards you can now.
Okay.
I will take it.
Thank you very much.
Gaurav also. Yeah. Gaurav, I will.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Good night.
Yes.
All right, Kumar. Thanks a lot for your time and everything. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining this training today.